Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and Detective Pikachu promos and cards have now officially been released on PTCGO, and they're all pretty bad. Most of them are like kind of unplayable. There's a few of them that are okay. The new Greninja is actually kind of decent, and there's like a few other cards from Detective Pikachu. There's a new Ditto that is kind of interesting. Other than that, the Detective Pikachu set is kind of bad. But you know what? The cards look really cool. They look really nice. Detective Pikachu does look like it's going to be a pretty good movie, not going to lie. You know, the Pokemon look so, like, freakishly creepy, and I think that makes the movie look better. So Detective Pikachu is probably going to be a really good movie. I think it's going to be good. Anyways, let's get into today's deck. We're going to be looking at the brand new Greninja-GX. This thing, I don't think it's that great. I actually had to pay an arm and a leg to get this card, unfortunately. But I think it was worth it, because this card is probably going to be fun to look at. I don't think it is that good, honestly. I do think this card is kind of underwhelming. But you know what? It's fun to play. It's going to be a fun card to try and get going, so that's what we're going to be trying to do today. Before we end today's PTCGO video, guys, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you guys ever need to get any PTCGO codes for any set, whether it be Lost Thunder or Team Up, or you guys looking for any codes for deck box codes, for like the Pikachu Zekrom decks or the Venusaur Celebi decks, or you guys are looking for any other codes related to PTCGO or anything else, Card Cavern TCG does have them, and when you get them off Card Cavern TCG, you can use discount code LDF, and when you buy them there, you get a 5% discount on your order. Seems pretty sweet. Shout out to Card Cavern. So, what is this new Greninja all about? Well, it has this ability, Elusive Master. Once you're in turn, before you attack, if this Pokemon is the last card in your hand, you may play it on your bench and draw 3 cards. So there's actually some good things about this. This plays very similar to Arceus Ace in the Hole. Thankfully in Standard, there's a card called Apricorn Maker, which actually makes it really easy to pull this off. It's really easy to pull off Elusive Master, thanks to Apricorn Maker. And when we do that, we get to draw 3 cards. So this instantly puts Greninja on your bench, and that's actually pretty powerful. This means you don't have to use Rare Candy, you just skip it, you just put it on your bench. Unfortunately, this card's attacks are a little underwhelming. You have Mist Slash, which can do 130 damage, which is okay. 130 damage is fine enough, I guess. But the problem is you don't hit any weaknesses, so you can't one-shot a Bucephalon GX. And you do go through other effects, so I guess you can go through Hoopa and Shuckle, which is kind of cute. But outside of that, Mist Slash is pretty underwhelming in terms of its damage output. We do have the GX Tech Dark Mist. Put one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, all cards attached to it, into your opponent's hand. This could actually be kind of cool with like a Guzma, and if they have like a Pikarom built up with 6 energy, you can like just Dark Mist them back into their hand. I could actually see that being kind of cool to do. So we might try to do that once or twice in this video. So we're just going to play with the other Greninjas we got. We're going to play with Greninja-GX and Shuriken Flurry. And of course, we're going to be playing it with the brand new Detective Pikachu Greninja. I'm probably going to make a video on this deck separately. I actually do feel like this card has some fun road potential outside of just us playing one of this in our Greninja deck. I actually have the idea of using a Greninja-GX here with like Miltank and Expanded. But outside of that, yeah, Greninja-GX kind of does something. It's a decent card, but I don't think it is that good. You can't even really attack with it when you put it down. You have to have like an Aqua Patch and energy to even attack with this card. That's one of my main problems with it. Now, one of the ways we're going to try and get into play is through Jirachi Stellar Wish. We're going to try and use Stellar Wish to find our Apricorn Makers, to find our Ultra Balls, so that we can get this card in our hand by itself, and we can plop it on our bench. So Jirachi is going to be how we're going to do that. We have one Oranguru just for Instruct. You get a 3-card hand, you can probably play 1 or 2 of those cards, and then you can draw a couple more cards with Instruct, try and keep the draw support going a little bit. Seems pretty good. I am playing 4 Froakies, only 3 Frogadiers. I know 3 is not a lot, but I am playing 2 Stretchers. One of the reasons I'm playing 2 Stretchers is because when you have to play Ultra Ball, you have to discard cards from your hand, so you might end up discarding some Pokemon. By the way, the new Greninja does have the ability Invasion Jujutsu. I probably forgot to mention that. But yeah, if this thing gets attacked, you can potentially not get damaged, which is kind of insane. So going into the items real quick, I am playing 3 copies of Aqua Patch to be able to build up our Greninjas. Really important when you get this guy in play, and you need to build them up in 1 turn. 2 Nest Balls, 2 Switches, 2 Stretchers, just stuff you need. Same with Escape Board. Timer Ball, of course, goes with the theme. 4 Ultra Balls. Ultra Ball is one of the main ways we get Greninja into play. I'm playing 1 copy of Fiery Flint. Just discards 2 cards from your hand. You don't get anything, but it is still nice to have to get rid of cards from your hand. 2 Brooklet Hills to get our Froakies down. 3 Apricorn Makers. We're going with 3 of them because Apricorn Maker is literally how we get our hand down to 1 card. 4 Cynthia, 3 Lilies, 3 Guzmas, pretty standard stuff. We don't ever really want a Lillie for 8 because it kind of hurts us because our hand will be too big potentially to even get Greninja into play. We are playing 1 copy of Super Boost Energy just because it's pretty easy. This is like a free stage 2, so then all you gotta do is get 2 more Greninjas in play and Super Boost Energy gets activated. I'm not playing any choice bands, by the way. I don't think it's needed in here. We got 2 copies of DCE and 7 water. We have to play more of a heavier basic water count. We can use DC with Haze Slash, but we can't really. I mean, you can use DC with Mist Slash, but it's less. You'd rather not do that, and you can't use DC with the other Greninja here. So yeah, this is my Greninja-GX deck. This is going to be interesting. I don't know how competitive this deck is, but we're going to try and have some fun getting this guy into play. Let's see how many games we can get this Greninja down in 1 turn. Alright guys, let's go do some games with our Greninja deck. Oh, no, wrong deck. There we go. Anyways, let's try and get some games with it. Let's see how many times we can get a turn 1 Greninja into play. I'm kind of excited to try it out. I do want to try this out and expand it with Miltank. That could be kind of cute. Greninja, though, man, cost me about an arm and a leg to get. I had to pay a lot of packs to get multiple Greninjas, which is kind of annoying because it's not that good of a card and it's like insanely overpriced. It's like literally the same price as a Jolteon right now. But you know what? I can probably trade it off after this video or whatever. Maybe I'll record another video. I don't know. We'll see. But I am excited to try out this Greninja. What I'm hoping for too is that we can also use the other Greninja from the Detective Pikachu set in this video at least once because it's cool. And I'll probably end up doing a video on that card eventually because it actually could be kind of fun. I don't think it'll add too much to Greninja because it's like if they get tails, then technically it doesn't work. But you know, it's fun to use. They control the opponent, and you can win games because you can't knock it out. Alright, not the greatest hand. If we're able to get an Apricorn Maker here, we can pull it off, I think. Yeah, I think we can pull this off. We have enough cards to play down from our hand. And alright, we're up against a Gengar Almastar deck. Interesting. Good thing they can't Horror House me, because then I could literally not get my Greninja to play. We don't play too many items. If we burn our hand down anyways to get the Greninja into play, we can still use Lavender now. Hopefully my opponent does not expect me to be playing this Greninja, because they might be like, oh, I'm going to remove the, I'm gonna remove your hand, but we'll see. My opponent says hello. Alright, we'll give him the hello back. But the nice thing is, when we have to lower our hand size for Greninja, we won't have many items in our hand for Gengar to disrupt us with, so that's actually going to be one of the nice things. We do have to watch out for Garbodor, though. We are going to be playing quite a few items quickly here. Garbodor is going to be a bit of a problem, but we'll see what we can do. As long as we can get Apricorn Maker, we do have a good turn here. If I had an Escape Board too, I can maybe try and double Jirachi. I don't know, we'll see. They're actually going to switch into their own Jirachi. They're going to Stellar Wish. So I don't know if they're playing Omastar or not. I would assume they're not, considering they're playing a lot of Pokemon in play, and they can't really use Omastar. We'll probably have more Pokemon in play than our opponent, though. Our bench might be full. And they actually stay asleep, which is kind of good. Alright, can we draw? No, that's not helping. We can play Lavender Town. Wait, they're playing Marshadow. Good to know. Alright, Apricorn Maker. Yes. Apricorn Maker does give us the Greninja here. Because we have Stretcher and Aqua Patch, we are going to pull this off. Just barely, though. So, double Ultra Ball. And, alright, so what we gotta do, we gotta get rid of Cynthia or Lillie Water Energy, because we need to play the Aqua Patch. We can get Froakie. We need to, we can attach the energy, right? Attach, Ultra Ball, get rid of Cynthia Frog. Yeah, okay, we got this, okay. We do this, grab the new Greninja. See, Apricorn Maker guarantees the Greninja. We can Aqua Patch. We can Stretch her, just put that Frogadier back into the deck. This thing's gonna get Guzma though, judging from the hand. But the good news is we got the new Greninja-GX into play. And we got no items for our opponent either, which is pretty good, actually. I'm just going to put Jirachi down and pass, just in case we get knocked out. And pretty good. All right, there you go. Boom, turn 1, Greninja. But see, the problem is we can't attack with it because we don't have a good enough hand. But we got no items in our hand, so our opponent literally can't use Horror House. Or they can't do Poltergeist. They can Horror House, I guess. We'll see. My opponent's like, oh no, what just happened? And yeah, there you go. So this thing is pretty easy to get into play. It's just, it doesn't really do much. I guess we can reset the Gengar Mimikyu. We have played 5 items, or 4 items. 5, what am I saying? We've played 4 items. So Garbodor can do 80 to us, which isn't even that much damage. And either way, like, we can probably loop Greninja. Ooh, he's gonna play Viridian Forest. Be my guest. That actually helps me find my energy. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to get rid of my hand. They can maybe like Judge or Marshadow me. I mean, they need for me to have items in my hand. So yeah. We'll see what they do. Will they be able to Horror House me here? If they do, I can draw a new fresh hand. Then I get knocked out, so we'll have to see if they have it. No, they're gonna Guzma me? Okay. I'm gonna bring up my poor little frog. Unfortunately for them, there's nothing in my hand. Okay, they're gonna Horror House. So I'm gonna draw definitely a knockout. Yeah, that sucks. I can retreat though. Probably just hold the hand. I want to play the Brooklet Hill. There's nothing to get rid of. The Stellar Wish. We'll grab the Escape Board. I don't know why. Well, I guess he had to get the Jirachi out of the active spot. Never mind. My opponent says well played. So we weren't able to get any energy on this guy. We didn't get a Frogadier down. I'm actually considering running Rare Candy in this deck too. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. So my opponent will knock me out. Ooh, a Giratina in the deck. So my opponent's got a lot of everything. They got a lot of everything. So we're in for some surprises, I'm guessing. Alright, let's see. What does my opponent really do, though? We've only played like 4 items. Garbodor's not even knocking out Jirachi with Trash Lance. Poltergeist will KO me here. Let's see if he actually is able to Guzma again. I'm assuming he wants to knock out this Froakie. Yep. That's probably going to go for late. That's probably going to be Guzma, and he's going to retreat Jirachi. He's going to bring this up. Or he can knock out the Greninja-GX. Ooh, I didn't think of that. Oof. No, he's doing it too. No. Don't knock out my Greninja. Oh. See, we get it into play. It gets no energy on it. It just sits there and does nothing, and then it gets knocked out. This is why this Greninja-GX is not that good. It's cool that you can get it into play for free, but man, look at this. He's gonna Guzma. It's like, I don't know if he's gonna hit the Froakie or the Greninja, but he's probably gonna hit the Greninja. Hopefully he hits the Froakie. No. Yeah, he sees the writing on the wall. Dang it, dude. Greninja is useless. It did nothing. It just went into play and then got knocked out. That's pretty embarrassing. We're back to square one, and we're definitely not going to be able to get this guy back into play, so this is pretty unfortunate. Well, actually, he can't retreat. We might have actually bought a turn. Tell me he doesn't have an Escape Board or Switch. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? We're salvaged. We're salvaged. So if we did Viridian Forest, what would we get rid of? Probably nothing. Maybe actually, no, we get rid of an item. I don't want to play all my items because Trash Lance is really bad. Oh no. I think we definitely play this. My opponent says Broken Heart. Yeah, they're like, oh shoot. Oh, shooty, shoot, shoot. Let's go back into Jirachi. Can we get an Aqua Patch here? That'd be nice. Nope. Got a Nest Ball though. I'll take it. Oh man, no Frogadiers actually. I just realized. Pretty unfortunate. We couldn't get a Frogadier down. I think we just attach, Escape Board, try again. Got a Cynthia. Okay. Frogadier question mark? We really need to get a Frogadier down. Well, Cynthia. Ah, there we go. Frogadiers. Alright, no switch though, so we're not going to be able to attack them, even though I don't really care about attacking this. And I think we will indeed hit. We can two-shot the Gengar, I don't really care about that. Trubbish. Yeah, I guess we can hit one of the Trubbishes, because Garbodor will have enough HP to survive. And right, we pass. We got this guy for next turn we can use. Alright, so we're actually in a good spot. We only have one item in our hand, too. And we've played a fair amount. We'll see what happens. Oof, an Erica's Hospitality. Okay, well, the good news is he can't target my Greninja. And as long as he doesn't evolve, he actually might not even evolve this Trubbish with damage, so we can maybe knock it out with Furious Shurikens. We can actually take 2 prizes next turn on the Trubbish and the Jirachi with Frogadier and Furious Shurikens. This is why I think this Greninja is actually kind of good. I honestly think the normal Greninja is better than the Greninja-GX. That's just my humble opinion. It's going to Treasure. See what he gets rid of. Garbodor. Okay. I doubt he's going to evolve the damage Trubbish. He is. Okay, never mind. I don't know why he's doing that. I guess because I can rack up my damage, but still, that's kind of weird. So we can Trash Lance my Jirachi. I don't really care about losing it other than the fact that it gets an item in my discard pile. How many spores have we played? Okay, not that many. We still have a fair amount left. The Gengar's not even a really big of a scare anymore because he burns my items. Really, all we gotta do is just find out how to get through Trubbish or Garbodor. Trash Lance. How many items is that? 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So he's doing 140 right now. Not too terrible. He's not one-shotting me quite yet. And we have to play a couple more items because we did draw Timer Ball. That's fine. So we can hit the Trubbish. Definitely going to go for a Greninja here. Trying to snipe him. We got Stretchers. I will 100% take that. We do have to play the Timer Ball. It's another item, but never mind, we didn't get anything with that. Alright, well, now we just go here. We can Stretcher, get him back, Aqua Patch. Cool. And we're going to hit the Garbodor and the Trubbish. I know I could hit the Jirachi, but I actually think about both of these here would be pretty good. But I do want to get that Trubbish off the board. We'll take our prize. And the Froakie's good. And let's see if we can get heads on this attack here. If we do, we're in a good spot. Alright, he's gonna get the Trubbish back, that's fine. We can still drop a Greninja and knock him out. We can knock out both Trubbish and Garbodor. If we get rid of the Garbodor, the threat is off the board, basically. There's not really a big threat on the board. Still Shadowy Hunter GX. He's gonna Max Potion his Garbodor. Fair play. Okay, well, don't really know what's going on. There's a lot in this deck, so that's unfortunate. Plus, if I hit Tails here on our ability, this is gonna suck. I can still knock him out with Mist Slash though, but still, like, not preferred. How many waters do we have left, actually? 3, 4. Okay, still got a fair amount. We still have rock patches. Gonna get rid of Giratina. He's definitely gonna get Trubbish here. Definitely gonna get Trubbish. Yep. That's fine. We can try and target it. Ooh, I'm fine with this. We can... Yes! Let's go! Alright, there we go. There's an Escape Board. So we can knock him out. Which I kind of want to do, not gonna lie. I can maybe get a Guzma here too, off the Stellar Wish. And I can try and trap the Malamar in the active spot. And then I can just do another Furious Shuriken, and then I can just keep sniping stuff. Or I can just knock him out. He's got 2 cards in his hand. How much is Garbodor doing? 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. So he's not knocking me out. But do I want to give him the 2 prize thing? I don't know. I think we just try the Jirachi play. Guzma. Oh no, we didn't get a Guzma. That's fine, we can get a Switch, but I prefer not to play it. That really sucks that we didn't get a Guzma there. Wow. That's pretty annoying. I guess I didn't need to play that. Whatever. Dang, dude, no Guzma. What do you mean? Wow. We only had 2 in the deck. I guess I could have played Viridian before I did that, but I didn't want to get rid of anything in that hand. Dang, dude. We just gave him another free prize. That's not good. I really wanted to get Guzma there. Yikes. And he had a Lillie. No. Wow, dude. That was pretty sad. Kind of a risky-ish play, but I was hoping that would give us Guzma, but it didn't. That's pretty unfortunate. It's pretty snaked. Game's not over yet, though. It's far from over, but still. Would have been nice to get a Guzma there. Speaking of Guzma, we gotta watch out for his last Guzma, too. Kind of regret playing the DC on this. That was pretty dumb misplay of mine. I could have just attached it to this, but whatever. We have not got another Greninja-GX down yet, so who cares? I don't like giving him the free prize. Can we knock out the Trubbish, though, this turn? That'd be pretty ideal. We can get rid of all the Trubbishes. We're not too big of an issue. We just need to get the other Greninja. Oh, yeah. Go screw yourself, Guzma. You would be the last card. Alright, so we could do this. We just need to get the other Greninja-GX. Even in the deck, we'll get rid of the Fiery Flint. Yeah, they're both there, so if we can get it, you know, I'm a happy guy. Okay, so we can play the Brooklet Hill. I don't want to play all my items, so I think I just Cynthia. I would play Nest Ball, but... Okay, there we go. We got the knockout on the Trubbish. I like to see it. We can actually put the 30 damage somewhere else. Just put it on Jirachi. Set up the Mal or the Lillie to be KO'd by Shadowy Hunter. I gotta consider that. So knock out Trubbish. Yeah, I think what we can do here is we could just hit the Jirachi and the Trubbish to knock him out. We can also try and hit the Lillie to win the game too in a couple turns. Let's see if we can do this. So we got an Aqua Patch. Don't know what else is really prized that we need. Okay, DC is good. We can manipulate Haze Slash. We can also do Shadowy Hunter and keep sniping stuff. Oh my gosh, this guy has a never-ending ring of these. Hopefully we hit heads here. If we don't, we can still attack with him anyway, so it's not the end of the world. And then we can finally do Guzma next turn. So we can kind of just keep trying to lock him out with this. We have not used this Greninja, but again, it's kind of just sitting there doing nothing. We do have 4 items in our hand, which is a problem. If he choice bans me and Guzma's this thing, he can knock me out. Let's see what he does. We can always knock out the Garbodor and get heads. Oh, yeah, I love to see it. Alright, let's do this. My opponent is pretty sad. I would do too, to be fair. Let's bring this out. We'll hit the Lillie and the Ditto, and then all we gotta do is just win with the Shadowy Hunter. And yeah, that should wrap up the game. We aren't gonna use this guy. We actually have a Guzma prize. We can get it here. No, we don't have mine. But we got Ultra Ball, which means we can get the other Greninja. So yeah, that should wrap up the video. We'll see if he has a way to switch out. He's played 1 switch, only 2 Guzmas, so we'll see. This thing put in more work than this, though. This thing just literally did nothing. I want to win the game with this guy, but again, like, he's just not that good of an attacker. But you know what? We got him into play. The Greninja went full force here, which is pretty exciting regardless. How many items have I played? 40, 68, 100, 120... 140, 160, 2. I think he's like doing 220 or 200 damage, so he's not even knocking me out. We're knocking out my Greninja-GX. So let's see what he gets. So he probably has a Guzma. Well, no, he still has a fair amount of cards left in his deck. We'll see. It's a pretty good game, though. This Greninja put in more work than this Greninja. There's the Guzma, and he's bringing out the other Greninja. Alright, that's fine. Let's see what he does. Oh, the Max Potion saves him. Oh, wow. And he had a choice band knock me out. Wow, I did not expect that to happen. That's actually pretty bad. He just saved himself. That's impressive. That's really sad, actually. We can still knock out the Garp here, but yeah, it's a bit of a yikes. Bit of a yikes. We just need to take out Malamar to win, which should not be too hard. So you know what? We might as well get action with this guy, and I said I was going to, so we might as well. Definitely need to watch out for the Dingo Mimikyu. So we can knock him out on the dot. We're gonna have to play a bunch of items here. This is well played. Get him well played back. Get back to these Jirachis, I think. Ace Scoops. Alright, there we go, we win. GG to the opponent. Really interesting deck. Not gonna lie, those Max Potions were actually pretty good for my opponent. But you know what? We almost got to use the Greninja-GX promo. But you know what? It was still a good game. We got into play on our first turn. and we were able to do some pretty good things with it, which is pretty good. So that was a nice match, and I guess we'll see you guys in another game. Alright guys, we're going to go do another game. I know we didn't use Greninja-GX in that last game, but again, it's just such an underwhelming guard. The other Greninja from Detective Pikachu put way more work in, so looks like we're up against a Buzzwole deck, maybe? I gotta hope there's no Lycanroc. Lycanroc does hurt you because most of the time your bench is going to be full with this deck. We'll see what we're up against, though. We do win the coin flip, and let's try and get that turn 1 Greninja going, boys. Can we get it? We do have it, I think. This is a good hand. We do have it. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see what we're up against. I don't know if I'm going to draw an extra card. I don't think I need to. Okay, oh, we're up against Malamar. It looks like maybe it's Malamar, like, vanilla. It might be Ultra Squids. I didn't see Dragon, though, in the deck preview. We'll see. We'll have to see. Ultra Squids might be kind of tough. I'm actually not going to draw the card because I don't want to. So we can Apricorn Maker for double Ultra Ball. They're both in the deck. It looks like we actually prized the other Greninja. Not a fan of seeing that, not gonna lie. So we'll have to discard what we grab, which is fine. We can just get like something cannon fodder. Probably just a Jirachi. I don't think we're gonna need him. Or I can play it down and do Instruct. Yeah, I think that's better. Please don't be something really good. Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's not the end of the world. Actually, it would have been nice to draw that. And we can get the Greninja in place. So turn 1 Greninjas are happening at the cost of 3 of our Ultra Balls, but you know what? It's worth it. Pretty good turn 1. What do we get? Another Froakie. Did find a Nest Ball. Yeah, I guess we'll play it. Sure. Put another Froakie down. And we'll pass. So not a really... our hand is not that good. We have no supporter. We can maybe draw into an energy and retreat going into Stellar Wish. So that's going to be the plan, I guess. Want to see what kind of Greninja... or what Malamar deck we're up against. Alright, so let's see here what happens. So my opponent's going to Nest Ball, so curious to see if this is Ultra Squids or not. I think Ultra Malamar is a little bit more of a bad matchup for us. I mean, I don't think it really matters which one you're up against, but, you know, they're going to switch. Switch would actually be a really good draw for us, so I don't have to retreat, and I can attach for turn onto this Greninja. But I guess if I have to play the energy, I can always Aqua Patch, so maybe it is better to get energy here. We'll see. We can draw maybe a couple cards here with our top deck and maybe Instruct. I do wish I didn't play Instruct, but I could have just gotten rid of the other Froakie because I had the triple Ultra Ball. I could have had an Ultra Ball in my hand and I could have done more of Instruct this turn coming up. So maybe I shouldn't have done Instruct. But I didn't know I was going to draw Ultra Ball, man. What can I say? Been more hilarious if I drew a Greninja. Alright, so they're going to Ultra Ball. They're going to get a Lillie. They get rid of the Giratina, so they can play Giratina here. They're going to get the Tapu Lele. Okay. Probably going to Lillie here for 6, I'm guessing. We don't have a way to disrupt Lillie or anything. There's no Marshadow, no Judge or anything. So we just got to deal with the fact that they're going to get a nice big fat hand here. Which is whatever, you know. Not much you can do about it. A deck like this doesn't really need to play Marshadow or Judge, but, you know. Reset Stamp's going to be kind of fun to work with. There's a Viridian. Ooh, that's going to help a lot, actually, with Instruct. And that actually does give me the energy to retreat into Jirachi. So, yeah, this is actually really good for us. Will they get a Pokemon? Are they going to play Giratina and attach to it, or are they going to put an Ultra Necrozma GX on their bench? Nope, they're going to go for Distortion Door. Predicting they'll hit Greninja and probably Jirachi or the Froakie with the energy on it. Probably the Froakie energy. Yeah. Okay, so the good thing is when they do Shadow Impact and they have to damage something, we can actually... that helps us a little bit with our spread, so that's actually pretty good. Oh, going into Lele? Okay, interesting. Actually, don't mind hitting him for 130 then, because then he's softened up for double Frogadier. Drew a Stretcher. We can play that. I mean, I might as well. Actually, let's just do Stellar Wish. We'll save the Stretcher. Yeah. Alright, we're looking for some Cynthia. No, Bruh. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. I think we get Escape Board. Dang, dude, no Cynthia. That really sucks. That really, really sucks. Well, we're gonna have to pass. I don't really know what to retreat into. Dang. That's pretty annoying that we didn't get a Cynthia there. He's probably gonna Guzma me too and hit this thing really hard before it even gets an energy or attacks. See, this is my problem with this Greninja, man. It just sometimes doesn't do anything. It's got double Malamar, and he's 100% gonna have the Guzma in his hand too. So. Yeah, this is really bad. This is really bad. Bad with a capital B. So, I don't know. He's gonna Ultra Ball. What's he gonna get rid of? An Onix and a Cynthia. So that does either guarantee a Lillie or a Guzma here. Most likely a Guzma. He's gonna retreat the Lele, so maybe he won't attack me. Oh, he's gonna Marshadow me. Do it! Yes! Please! Give me a new hand! Yeah. Oh my god. This man is amazing. This man is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what we're cooking with. Alright, this is a lot better than last hand, that's for sure. So... only one energy in the discard. Did we just get rid of it? Oh, yeah, dang it, dude. I was going to say he only had one energy in the discard, so he might not even attack me here. But no, he's going to retreat Shadow Impact. But we'll see what he hits. Anything he hits is, like, going to be easy bait for me, so we'll see. Actually, if he hits the Lele for 40, that just means we get to snipe it with Shadowy Hunter, which is good. I do wish we did have the other Greninja that can spread 50, because it'd be nice to hit both Malamars, and if it doesn't get knocked out, we can continue and take 2 prizes on both Malamars and cripple him. The nice thing is, I guess, Giratina's HP is enough for us to KO him with Mist Slash. We're gonna have to bring out this Froakie though, because we need to retreat. But praise the Poke Lords, we're gonna be able to knock out this Giratina here with Greninja. We're finally getting to use this guy. Hopefully he hits something here. It doesn't matter what he hits. Anything he hits is like good for me, unless he's hitting himself. Is he gonna do it? Don't hit yourself. Okay, nice. I kind of wish he hit the Lele, but he probably predicts, like, probably. So we have to bring this out, unfortunately. There's Fiery Flint. We can get rid of that, I think. With Radiant. So we're guaranteed to knock him out, which is good. And then I guess he's guaranteed to attack me. So maybe I'm hoping to find a Brooklet Hill here. Well, the main thing I'm really hoping for is frogs. That's not helping at all. That is not helping. Oh, that's not good. Alright, well, Mist Slash, we can knock him out on the dot. No frogs is really bad. Really, really bad. And there's a Cynthia. Okay, that'll help us out a lot, quite a bit. So yeah, we didn't get any Frogadiers there. We can hopefully try again next turn. We'll see what happens if we can. Might just be playing like a basic Malamar deck then. He's probably going to hit himself now with Giratina, though, when he attacks me this turn, which is unfortunate. Hit the frogs, yep. We only play 3 Frogadiers. I'm really honestly banking on the rare candy in this deck. I honestly think rare candies would be better. Like maybe a couple rare candies. Because it's searchable with Jirachi too, so it's like something you can pull off. And in a deck like this, you might need the speed of rare candy Greninja. So maybe like rare candy is better in here than I don't know. That's just some shower thoughts, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to be playing this specific deck again, though, because I'm most likely going to be trying to trade these things off after this video. Try and get the most value out of them as I can before they just landslide in value. Like, this thing literally costs, like, I think the same amount as a Jolteon GX right now on pubs, which is a little ridiculous considering this card is nowhere near as good as Jolteon. But, again, it's new, people want to play it, people want to try it out, you know, what can you do? But, you know what, I can trade this off, and I'm going to try and get some Fiery Flint Secret Rares out of this. Because this card right here, I'm telling you, is going to be worth a lot in, like, a month or 2. Yeah, he hits himself. Ooh, I love it a lot. We got an Ultra Ball. That's really good. So we get rid of Lillie. I think we get rid of Greninja. We still have our Stretchers. And we did prize a couple frogs. That's why. He might have a Guzma, though. We'll see. Did we hit the Marshadow? Or the Jirachi? I think we hit the Marshadow. Or the Jirachi. Yeah, I think we hit the Jirachi. Aqua Patch. I could knock down Marshadow, but I don't really want to give him the bench space either, you know? It's just not very good. Well, Cynthia, we're really hoping for another Frogadier here. Okay, we might have gotten him. Let's see what Time Ball gives us. Double Tails, right? Of course, it's always going to be Double Tails. We'll get rid of a Water Energy from the deck there. Just over Stretchers. Or maybe if we can get the other Greninja off the prizes, we can start to turn the tides a little bit. That'd be pretty sweet. We might get a Greninja-GX, so I don't know if I want to play this. Yeah, I think I do, because we need to retreat. And we'll knock him out. So he's going to be able to knock me out with Giratina again, and we'll get 2 prizes. Can we get the new Greninja off the prizes? Come on. Yes, we got it. Okay. This thing can take a hit from no, hit the Frogadier. Never mind, then it'll be knocked out. That's pretty annoying, actually. Wow. That's actually really annoying that this thing will get knocked out because of Distortion Door. Never mind, I'm an idiot. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. If we get heads, we can take out both Malamars. Actually, it's not hitting the Froakie. Okay, well, it's a little too late, but this is kind of where Rare Candy is pretty good. This thing getting knocked out by Distortion Door is pretty evil. If this thing gets Tails, which I have a bad feeling it will, considering we got really lucky in the last game. We're probably going to lose if this thing gets knocked out next turn. We're probably going to lose, honestly. I don't really see us winning if this thing gets knocked out. So he's going to knock me out. See what he hits. He can hit himself, but I mean, that doesn't really like affect me too much. We can knock out the Jirachi and the Marshadow, or snipe the Malamars with Escape Board. I'm fine with that. I actually would rather this thing live. Play it. So I can just bring out one of my Froakies. Dang it. This guy sees. Alright, so he'll knock me out. Where's he going to put the damage? On himself again. Okay, well, that means we can technically double snipe him here. I don't really think it matters. I'd almost rather him just keep damaging himself, though. So this is fine for now. Ooh, we got a Guzma. He has not played a Guzma, though, so I don't think it's worth it to Guzma the Malamar. And I'd almost rather just keep the energy in play. I think we just risk it. But again, I do have a bad feeling this thing is not going to get heads, considering how unlucky I have been. I think we just do Instruct here. Still have one Aqua Patch. Over Super Boost Energy, which does count as a water, technically, even when you don't have anything. It's another Guzma. This deck really wants me to play Guzma. So I can go into Jirachi and then hope to an Escape Board, but we only played one. We haven't played our switches yet, but again, I don't really want to waste our switches. I don't know, I don't think it's worth it. So knock out the Jirachi. Maybe it is best to just hit both Malamars and set them up. If I can take these 2 prizes, though, all we gotta do is take out Lillie to win. So maybe, yeah, I think I just take my 2 prizes. Maybe it is better to hit the Malamars, but if we get knocked out, it's not gonna matter. I'd rather just take my prizes. There's a Brooklet Hill, that's not bad. Another Frogadier is good. So hopefully we survive the turn here. But I got a bad feeling about this, and if we don't survive, this is probably game over, because we have no Frogadiers in play. So we can't follow up with another Greninja. I don't think we can even pull off another Greninja-GX from our hand, so this is probably game over if he knocks me out. He can Moon's Eclipse me. Okay, that's fine. If he knocks me out with Moon's Eclipse, that'll be a little worrying. So for DCs, right? Okay, so I can do Boost, and I can potentially set up the Shadowy Hunter play on Lillie, or maybe Don. I really hope he doesn't knock me out. But again, this thing got so many heads last game, I just have a bad feeling this thing is finally going to get Tails. So it's not very good. I'm really banking on this thing getting heads. Oh, he's going to Shadow Impact. Alright, please get heads, Greninja. You have one job, and I knew it was going to get Tails. No. That is so annoying. I knew that was going to happen, bro. Well. Figured. We got a Stretcher, though. That's pretty clutch. Yeah, but I saw that Tails coming from a mile away. My goodness. And he has Guzma in his hand. There's, like, no way. So, this is definitely 100% a game over for us. one. Another stretcher. Can't play our hand down though. Stellar Wish, Apricorn Maker. I got nothing left. We've only played one Cynthia. I'm surprised we didn't hit Cynthia off the Stellar Wish. Yeah, there's nothing to grab with Apricorn Maker. That's not helping, because if we were maybe able to double Frogadier him, maybe we could do something. Oh man, this is not my day. This deck just doesn't like me today, apparently. Oh man, that really sucks. Okay, well we can do another Jirachi. No, I can't, never mind. Whatever. This is pretty bad. I think we just lose. I don't think we can win at this point. Yeah, it's probably game over. There's no way we can do anything here. He has a Guzma in his hand. I mean, look at how big it is. He hasn't played one yet, so he'll knock out the Frogadier, and then there's no way we can win the game. We tried, though. We tried. It all came down to that Greninja's ability getting heads, but I knew it was going to get tails because last game we got pretty lucky. Yeah, there's the Guzma. That is the concede because there's no way I can win. So that's pretty unfortunate. I don't think that was really a bad matchup for us. Considering it was just nothing but Giratinas, I actually think that was more favored than unfavored, but holy cow, was that pretty unfortunate. If we were able to double Frogadier him, I think we could have maybe done something, because all we needed to do was like Shadowy Hunter, but we weren't able to do it, so it does not matter. Great, well, anyways, that'll wrap today's PTCGO video, guys. The new Greninja-GX is not that good, in my opinion. I think this card is pretty underwhelming. It is fun to play. Maybe it'll be fun and expanded with Miltank. Outside of that, I don't think this card has much competitive value. Anyways, that'll wrap today's PTCGO video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you like. Don't forget to subscribe to help me on the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers. And make sure to check out Card Cover TCG. Use discount code LDF if you guys need to get any packs. Card Cover TCG has got them all. And discount code LDF. Leave a like, and yeah, bye.